Nothing like a few minutes at the gym to make you feel like the blood's pumping again. I gotta get going, gotta get my day started. Let me ask you something. Have you spent any significant time listening to top-notch improvisers? Have you spent any time listening to improvisers that don't play your instrument? If you're a guitar player, have you bothered to listen to anyone other than a string slinger? If you're a guitar player, listen to anyone outside of, your top 10 favorite guitar players. You absolutely have to listen to these 5-star improvisers that are out there in history music. I'm talking about not just guitar players like Jimi Hendrix, but sax player like John Coltrane, trumpet player like Miles Davis, or another guitar player, Duane Allman. These are people that are not just good improvisers, they're at the top of the class. And if you don't listen to them, how are you going to even know how to say something meaningful when it's your time to solo? And really, if you want to say something of substance when it's your time to improvise, you've got to know what's gone before you. One of the key things shared among top-notch improvisers is they hear music on a different level. They're listening to far more than typical listener is listening at home. Basketball players, they have an awareness of everything that's going on at that time. They know where everyone is on the court. They know where the ball is. They know who's got a pick and roll. They're aware of all that stuff. So too with somebody like Jimi Hendrix. He's not just listening to the drums or listening to the bass. He's checking out the interaction between his guitar and the amplifier. He's listening to the feedback and using it as another instrument in the mix. If you're talking about John Coltrane, he's listening to advanced harmony, not just the next chord, but the next series of chords and their substitutions and their upper upper scale triads. What do you call it? So in terms of Jimi Hendrix experience, when Jimi solos, he's got the drums that are playing off him like Elvin Jones playing drums with John Coltrane, suggesting many other rhythmic subdivisions. He's got the bass player who happened to be a guitar player playing on the bottom. Billy Cox, another bass player who laid a really good foundation for Jimi. And then you have the distortion from the guitar, from the amplifier, a whole nother sound color that had previously been unexplored. Then you got the feedback, the interaction between the guitar and the amplifier that he was expert at manipulating and using it to orchestrate, if you will, the sound palette. Hendrix grew up with the blues, rhythm and blues, gospel music, and he takes an approach very often that's a call and response similar to that background. Field hollers, call and response. Gospel hymns, call and response. You might say Jimi's ears were very horizontal. He's listening to everything that's going around. He had that full court awareness. He knew what was happening with the feedback, with the drums, with the bass, the vocal, aware of everything going on simultaneously and responded to it as in a conversation. Not every conversation is nice and polite. So too, Jimi very often created explosive conversations, chaotic at times, because sometimes that's a conversational tool as well. Finally got rid of the heat wave. I'm like, there's a lot of work to get done, a lot of productivity waiting ahead this morning. Let's go. So get started right away. Go online if you need to. Pull up some Coltrane, pull up some Hendrix, start listening. You're going to increase your vocabulary, and a whole new universe of instrumental and improvisational possibilities await you. You'll be a better player. You won't regret it.